Yo guys, welcome back to the M1 show. Obviously it's me myself, M1, and I'm back today with another trainer review for you. And today in this episode we are reviewing the Silver High OG Jordan 1 Japan. Now, obviously as you can see on the box, there is a logo here, Dr. Assets. Dr. Assets is a reseller, and yeah, I know you guys hear me screaming about resellers who sell fake trainers, and I'm always getting onto them, and I'll never stop. If you're selling fakes, you need to cut and get out. What are you doing? Like, you're just ruining the market. But Dr. Assets is somebody I can personally vouch for. His business card, I'll put his socials in the description as well. And yeah, literally, Dr. Assets comes through with authenticated, good quality shoes. Dr. Assets is definitely somebody you can trust. He doesn't sell these fakes, he doesn't sell these like mediocre replicas, he sells honest crepes. So if you're looking for them and you're looking for shoes that you can't grab on a normal day, then hit him up and he might be able to source something for you that is legit and authenticated. So yeah, with that being said, let's get into this video, man. Yeah, so to give you a quick background about the Jordan 1 Silver Japan. Now, we already know that the Jordan 1s are one of the most iconic silhouettes that have ever been produced. Namely because they were the first pair that Michael Jordan made and wore on the court. And ever since then, it's just managed to keep its name, and every time they've come up with a new colorway and a new style, it still manages to sell out. Even if it sits for a while, the price will still pick up at some point because they're Michael Jordan's Jordan 1s, so they're always going to make money, regardless. So these Silver Japans are actually one of the newest colorways. So they haven't actually tried this concept before, and so it's a bit experimental for the brand. But Nike always does experiments, Jordan always does experiments, so why not add to another? And these shoes, let's get into them. Let's have a look at these shoes. Cool. As you can see here, I'm going to give you it from another angle as I always do, but as you can see here, there's a bit of a contrast in the materials that they've used throughout the shoe. So they've used the suede for some of the parts of the body, so the uppers, and they've also mixed it in with the silver leather. And if you just have a look at the swoosh, and if you just have a look at the wings, obviously you can see the wings are a bit like patented. They've got like a little bit of rubber above them. And this just helps with the whole texture of the shoe, because there's a lot of things going on with the shoe that you won't necessarily realize until you have the shoe in hand. So as you can see here, we've got the leather over here, which is like kind of smooth leather. It's a typical Jordan 1 leather over here that we have. And then we have the tumbled leather down at the bottom, which is a nice contrast between the shoes. Like, it's a nice contrast because Nike is always used to doing certain things a certain way, and so it's always nice when you get like a fresh feel to the shoe. And then obviously we've got this time the tongue has the Nike Air, and here we have 2001 to 2020, and it's just these little details that make the shoe different from other shoes. So with that being said, you can see here that this isn't typical like the way other Jordans, like for example the Royal Toes, how the label kind of goes over like this. Like, this is actually embossed and sewn on to the tongue of the shoe. And then obviously you've got the toe box. The toe box is silver in a tumbled leather. And yeah, what else is about the shoe? Okay, cool. Let's look at the bottom of the shoe. Now the bottom of the shoe, so the sole, it's a mixture because there's actually two colors on the sole. If you can see, there's the white midsole, and then there's actually the grey sole. So again, just provides a sweet contrast in the shoe. And when you wear the shoe on foot, it's really nice. Obviously these aren't my size because Dr. Assets just gave me what he had. And so these aren't my size, unfortunately, so I can't do an on-foot view for you. But what I can do is obviously give you an overlook view. And also, let me show you the one that I've got laced up already. So here's the one with the laces. And as you can see here, the laces aren't typical flat laces. These are like rounded laces. But it still provides a nice look. I would be interested to see how actually they look with flat laces. That would be interesting to see, but I don't think they've done too badly with the choice of laces at all. Obviously, like I said, it's a very different shoe. It's quite unique, and the colorway is brand new. So they've gone and they've experimented, and I think they've done well. I can't lie, I think they've done well. And this is definitely a colorway that you can be sure will come back. And as for the people that got the suitcases, the price of those are stupid. The price of these, in terms of resale, I believe when I last checked, were $190, and it can only go up because once everybody gets their pairs out and the whole flash selling has happened and everybody starts selling fast, it will then be a thing where there's less pairs available for sale. And now when people put their shoes on the market, maybe like in 2-3 months time, the shoes would have got a bit more value, maybe gone up to about £250 a pair. So yeah, man, I think they're a good shoe to have for your collection. And if you don't want it for your collection, then they're a good shoe to hold for you to sell in the future. So yeah, what I'm gonna do now is give you guys obviously the overhead look so you guys can see the shoe from a different angle and just, you know, decide whether you took an L when you missed out on the drop or you're not too bothered. But me personally, I don't think I took an L, but I would have liked to have these in my collection. But you know what, you win some, you lose some, don't you? So yeah. And yeah, in terms of styling advice on how to style those, I would say probably you can wear it with a grey tracksuit, calmly. You can wear it with like some grey jeans and like a white t-shirt. You can probably wear it with like black jeans and like a whitish grey t-shirt maybe, or grey jeans and like a blue t-shirt. It's a very neutral colour, and even though like obviously the shoe's got its accents and things like that, you can still put a fit together that will look nice. Unfortunately, like I said, I don't own them, so I can't really style them for you in this moment, but yeah, I mean, if you do need some advice on how to style them, if you do own a pair, you can message me on my Instagram, the M1 Show, and I'll respond to you there and probably be able to help you out on some styling advice. So yeah. And yeah, when you're reselling these, please, if your shoe comes in a box and not a suitcase, do not go to StockX and try and sell your shoe as a suitcase shoe, rather than the normal box shoe. Because StockX will just laugh in your face and return your shoe to you, and they'll still charge you for the processing fees and the shipping fees. So if you don't want to take L's, look at the shoe you've got, and I know most likely you've probably got the one in the box if you do own these pair of shoes, and just sell it correctly. Don't go and try and be like, oh, I've got the suitcases, because you haven't. The suitcases, there's even differences in the details on the shoes, and apart from that, those shoes are now reselling for like £1,000, whereas compared to these are selling for around 200. So come on, man, don't do that. Just play the game properly, man. Like, it's not hard to do, just play the game properly. And obviously, like I said, a shout out to Dr. Assets. As you can see, every time you sell a pair of shoes, you know it's him because he puts a sticker right there. So if you don't see that sticker there, it's not from Dr. Assets. It's very simple. And make sure you do hit him up. Like I said, do hit him up. I'll put his stuff in the description so you guys can contact him if you want to source you some shoes. He's got you. And yeah, literally, you'll be seeing a lot more videos with me and Dr. Assets together. And to my resellers, I've got love for you guys because I understand the game has to be played and you guys have to, you know, resell your shoes and make your profit. But you guys that are selling fakes, you make me sick. Honestly, you make me so sick. Like, I don't know who's saying you to sell fakes, and it's not even a thing where God will judge you. It's not that, because everybody has to make their money. It's understandable, but when you get caught and something happens, it's not worth it. Just if you can't get the correct, don't bother. Don't then be putting your life on the line or putting your health at risk because you want to make a bit of bread. It's all well and good trying to make money, but come on, man. Come on. And it's just a thing where obviously the training community is a nice place and everybody tries their best to, you know, get the trainers that they want. But don't take advantage of the people who are not able to get them by selling them fake shoes. Because when that comes and blows back, karma is real, honestly, and that's all I'll say on that topic. But yeah, so the resellers selling legit shoes, You're doing your thing, man. Continue. Obviously, money has to be made. Money have to make. I don't blame you, because the P sometimes, yeah, like the off whites, yeah. I know you guys are sodas are feeling happy with yourselves. I understand. It's cool. But yeah, man. With that being said, obviously, I have the Myself the M1 show featuring my boss, Dr. Assets. And I'll be back again next time with another video for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, and subscribe. Go and follow Dr. Assets as well. Check him a follow. Chat to him if you need any shoes, like I said previously. And yeah, with that being said, this video has come to an end. Like, comment, and subscribe. You know the vibes.